Hello everybody, I'm JTH, and it is hot as balls outside. But yeah, you're not interested in that. Welcome to the new edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We are back in the team division this week, as we have two more debuting teams in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We now have the debuting DC Movie News against the debuting CinemaBlend. It's just like every freaking week, more and more teams keep popping up on Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's almost like, at this rate, they might just be bringing in some Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube reactors or something. Wink. So yeah, DC Movie News versus CinemaBlend. Now, I concede, I gotta be honest here, I don't know anything about CinemaBlend. I know the name, nothing more. I don't know who's taking part in the team. DC Movie News, however, I am much more familiar with, obviously, just because we saw them last week in the opening of the Inner Geekdom match. Mike Kalinowski, of course, is part of that. Mike Puddin Kalinowski, I should say. I'm just going to keep on saying that because, yeah, that was just unforgivable. But, yeah, I'm not entirely sure who his partner's going to be, if he's even going to be in the match at all. I mean, I'm certain he's going to be in the match. At least I'm fairly certain. If he's not, I'm going to end up looking like a fool. But, yeah, DC Movie News, I think just based on the fact that Mike Puddin Kalinowski is a part of this match, obviously the guy knows his stuff. Last week in the Inner Geekdom match, he got a lot of questions right, just couldn't get the job done when it mattered. So, yeah, because Mike is the only guy that I really have any knowledge of when it comes to movie trivia, probably going to have to pick DC Movie News by default here. So, yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but if I'm right, then I am the man. Yeah. But, yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the new Movie Trivia Schmoedown this week. It is DC Movie News versus CinemaBlend. Okay, let's not waste any more time. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Today's Movie Trivia Schmoedown is unofficially sponsored by Fanta. Do you want Fanta? No? Okay. Okay, so it is Mike Kalinowski. I don't look like as much of a fool as I thought I would. Not like I have any problem looking like a fool. Ever. And yes, unfortunately, no more Orange Crush Orange Soda. After 2 straight weeks, it was time to change it up. And I have to admit, Fanta, never had this before. So,
I have sentiment to them too because I
actually not bad.
Guys together. I had found Adam Gertler and Roxy and Johnny, and
Pineapple?
I put them together. And the fact now that they are here in the Schmoedown is a little surreal to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to be in this match. I'm also not sure, like, what happens if there's like a breaking news story in the world of Marvel? Do they talk about it at all? Do they even acknowledge it?
I don't know.
Boy, Jandrew apparently talks about DC stuff. Because he wore a Batman shirt.
But what I will say is they do not have they're going to have their work cut out for them today because Eric and Connor from CinemaBlend, I have had the pleasure of knowing Eric for a little while now. He and I, we were on the Ant-Man set together.
Okay, I at least know them by first name now.
This is a guy.
DC Movie News ain't covering that.
No, well, they were nowhere to be found. They weren't allowed on the set. But Eric is a guy, he reminds me of these guys like Drew McWeeny and William Bibiani. He's very knowledgeable.
Well, that's not a good sign.
And I think that Eric could really be a force. Connor, I don't know yet. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. If he's as good as I think Eric will be, they might be a force here.
Well, you know, Connor and I were on the set of Avatar 2 together. Then we done
Thanks for telling me now, Christian.
Really solid.
Damn.
Well, I'd let you into Morton's with that jacket. All right, so we're going to hear a little bit from these guys. As we saw the league form earlier, let's hear them talk and see what's going to happen.
Welcome, Schmoedown. Here we are. We got the DC squad. I got my team with me.
Yeah, the gang's all here.
I got my group with me. Look at everyone here. I'm so happy to see everyone here. The support. I've always been in the Schmoedown.
Nice to see you, Puddin.
Everyone always shows up with their team. You got the Lions Den. You got the Four Horsemen, everyone. And I'm there by myself. But now I got all of you, and I got this guy right here.
You know, I think we've been taking advantage of our movie knowledge for many, many years, personally, privately, and within
I'm shocked their
CinemaBlend's
DC
boundaries.
movie logo was not copyrighted by DC.
We're stepping into the
They do it
limelight.
for everything
We're ready to
else.
go. We're feeling spry. We're feeling good. My strengths are his weaknesses. His strengths are my weaknesses. We are a great complement to each other, kind of like Batman.
And my weaknesses are your weaknesses.
You don't really
Puddin'.
get to build one of the
I
most
love
successful movie websites, most informative movie websites online without having the intense knowledge of people like Connor and me. So yeah, I think, but I think we're feeling pretty confident on this.
What do I know about CinemaBlend? Absolutely nothing.
Their website.
They serve
for sure.
pudding.
Oh. Well, with that said, they don't stand a chance.
What a knee slapper.
Coming for you. We're hoping for a good match. Let's get it on.
And to take a quote from They Live,
Puddin'.
we're here to
That's your
kick
best
ass
bin,
and
Mike.
chew gum, and
It's
while
gonna
I actually do have another
haunt you
piece of
forever.
gum still in my pocket, I'm gonna chew that
Sorry.
right before the show, and then we're gonna be ready to kick some ass.
It's fat.
Mike and Adam, I'm really proud of you guys. I can't wait to watch you take this all the way. Unite
Can't
the
wait to
league.
watch
We're ready
you
to go, guys.
on TV fights after this is over.
As you see in their promo, I do like, there's a little bit of sass, both playing it on a nice angle here, but there's a little bit of sass from Eric and Connor where they're pretty confident. They want to kick some ass.
At least it's not
Being nice
Sasquatch.
right now. They're like that kind of nice, like, hey, we'll shake your hand.
Messing
You're
with
not in our
Sasquatch.
fraternity.
That's pretty much how it, I mean, look, when you quote "They Live" as your ending line and say you're going to kick someone's ass, you're ready to go. So I'm looking.
Everybody
forward
wants to
that. I can't
quote
wait to
"They
see you.
Live."
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. No tail the tape
But
necessary.
the common
right?
trend is those
not
people
at
that
all.
usually
What I will
do,
tell you before we get going,
they don't win a whole
I
lot.
find out everybody always asks about
How?
rankings and who's the latest in the team rankings and the singles rankings. Well, you got a great way to find out every Thursday on Collider's Facebook. And it is
Oh,
live.
cheap
The
plug
pit
right
boss
in the middle of
himself,
the
Ken
intro.
The pit boss himself, Ken Knapsack, has his own show. It is Inside Schmoedown. He's got a lot of inside information going on in there. Check it out every 2 p.m. And now,
Ken Knapsack,
All
he
right,
drinks,
let's meet the
and he knows
competitor in
things.
Today's matchup, thanks to the golden throat of this young man who got to be on the set of Ant-Man.
ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Introducing first, making their Schmoedown debut, Eric and Connor, Team CinemaBlend. They're ready.
Didn't Brienne use that theme
I like the energy. They're ready to
against
go.
Perry?
Together, coming
I know
out
I've heard that
one
theme
team that's
as an
gonna
intro
get up
somewhere.
Right, what a handsome young buck Connor. is,
Pretty sure
you
that's
know?
what it was.
I really like the Connor. You know, Eric, I don't know the guy from Adam, but Connor,
He's
just
just-
a good guy through and through.
Just jealous he wasn't
Generic
on the
face.
he just wasn't on the Ant-Man set, Eric. That's all.
It's jealousy, I get it.
What does Paul Rudd smell like?
I don't know.
Like lilacs, man.
Oh, that's what I want.
And their opponents.
At least they got some humor.
Oh, it's Clausto, Johnny LaClasto from.
Ah.
You know, by the way, Mark, you're wearing your barefoot on a lawn chair shirt. That's awesome.
to see you, sir, as well.
By the way, I love you and the Dick Nixons. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. It's a big day, all right? I need to introduce first, before the team comes out, the X Factor, all right? The X Factor, she is the crown jewel of the DC Movie News Show, okay? She is as dazzling as Diana Prince. She's as provocative as Poison Ivy. She's as seductively hot as Harley. She's the bombshell from B-Town, Roxy Stryer.
I like Roxy Stryer. Roxy Stryer is here. Roxy is here. It is the manager of the league. She shows up.
It's the biggest words I've ever said.
All right, so this
Well, I'm
is
happy
very.
to be here. Thanks for the introduction.
Roxy, you realize how big this
That
is?
was
They created this
Escarushla
show
Kunkle
they
Tackler.
gave us the rights to the ship to build
Yeah!
the show, to give something people they could be proud of, and yet we've never been on the Schmoedown.
That
It's
was
2.5 years.
redonkulous.
We've never been invited ever on the
No, this is the time where we say thank you guys so much for allowing us to be here.
Yeah, right.
We really appreciate it. Remember, we're the good guys.
Positive DC. Positive DC.
Exactly. But really, humbly, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yep, no more bad Rotten Tomatoes scores now.
It's one
Where am I?
Let's bring out the team.
All right, let's do it, Johnny.
You want movie knowledge? This man is the host of FX Movie Download on FX. He's got
By the
Batman
time he gets
Underwear.
out here,
He's got
you'll
Batarang
forget everything you
Apocalypse,
thought you knew
and his
about
other region is
movies.
nicknamed Gotham
Because
City,
you'll
'cause it's
be
worth
old.
fighting for. He is the worst mocker that'll put you in the hurt locker, Adam Gertler.
Hey, and he came out on cue too.
German vibe.
Yeah, I like No, he's a sausage. Makes the sausages.
Guten Tag!
It's Abe Froman.
He's the silent assassin, apparently.
It smells some sausage.
In a while, I'm not quite sure what's going on. Well, next, and last but not least, you know him as an incredibly talented actor on television and on the DC Movie News Show. He's the man with the squeaky leather jacket given to him by Steve Trevor himself. But nothing he loves more than spreading the Yuletide cheer as he ho-ho-hos his way past CinemaBlend today. Ladies and gentlemen,
Mike the Killer Kalinowski!
Oh, there he is!
Puddin'.
Yeah, look at the killer coming out.
He's wearing the same shirt he was wearing last week.
Lot of energy with this crew here,
I
too.
feel very confident with our team right now.
How far pre-recorded was this match, Christian?
Look, that was
Wearing
when
the
I could
same
read Eric's thoughts,
shirt.
He's like, my God, I want to beat these guys even more now.
Yeah, I mean, an interesting strategy early by DC Movie News, putting CinemaBlend to sleep in hopes that they might not wake up in time to compete in the match.
Very elaborate, and I like it. That is a way to make an entrance in the Schmoedown.
Yeah, and the best part about that intro only took one take. Phenomenal job by DC Movie News.
Very true. All right, so here we go.
Explain the rules
Start
first
match here.
before you get
Let's
started.
Start off with the rules, Mark. Tell them the rules.
Thank you.
Number one.
Gentlemen, the rules
You brought the that last time to a complete stall.
From 8 different movie
I was just ready to go, and then you just stopped to explain the rules, and I was like, well,
there is no stealing. Once we ask you the question, please write down your answer on the whiteboard in front of you, and when we ask you to reveal
and
your
say
answer,
the right
pass it into the
answer
whiteboard.
on the
At
board,
same time, you turn
Freddie.
around your whiteboard and show the cameras at large. Connor, are you ready?
I believe I am.
That's all I care about.
All right. Team CinemaBlend, you guys are ready. Team DC, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay!
3 rounds in the team division.
Right.
Here we go. I like the crowd. The crowd is ready to go here.
Yes.
And me.
All right. Question
And me.
number 1 in the category of horror thriller. Who played Ichabod Crane in Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow? Played Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, he is one of the weirder first names I've ever heard in my life. Ichabod.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
I wish I would.
I feel like
3,
you would.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Adam Gertler.
I believe it was walking.
That is incorrect.
What?
Eric.
Mr. Johnny Depp.
That's correct. That is
Johnny
correct.
Depp.
That is correct.
Johnny Depp.
That is correct. So CinemaBlend jumping out here 2-1.
Bit of jet lag from Adam Gertler. However, see if he can read
Game over.
animated movies.
Stop the
World
match.
Animation. What comedian voiced Horton the Elephant? in
Jim Carrey.
2008?
Jim Carrey.
Here's a who. Who? So if you knew
Who?
somebody Ichabod,
Huh?
you'd call him Icky?
No, that'd be weird, right?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Tim Allen.
Depending on what your relationship
I'm confident.
is. I like Icky.
3. That was
Icky Woods?
Icky Woods.
The Icky Shuffle?
I remember good old Icks. 3, 2,
I
1.
believe that
Pens
movie
down,
came out
please.
then.
Eric.
It's like yesterday I went to see that.
Mike.
Steve Carell.
Incorrect.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, sorry, Connor.
I had no idea. I said Kevin Hart.
All right, and Adam.
It was Aziz Ansari.
That was also incorrect. Looking for
Jim Carrey.
Damn, that was my second choice.
Jim Carrey.
Oh.
Yeah.
All 4 gentlemen talking out of their ass on that one, Christian. Back to you.
All right.
category number 3 in the category of dramas. What 2000s film starred Michael Douglas, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Benicio del Toro?
You excited about that new Star Wars movie coming out, The Last Jedi?
Is that a film?
Los Jedis Ultimos.
Yeah, see, everyone was wrong about that Los thing, weren't they?
I don't know if they were. You haven't
I
seen
didn't
it?
know there was a new Star Wars coming out.
He says it's not Los.
I done reckon I should done dare check that out.
1, pens down, please, and Mike Kalinowski.
Crash.
That's incorrect. Connor.
I know.
Nothing.
Big nada.
All right, Adam.
Drugs.
Incorrect. Eric.
Close though, because the answer is Steven Soderbergh's Traffic.
That's correct. There you go.
Yeah.
Crash, which involves cars. All right, your next category is the world of comic book movies. Which
All right.
Christian
Puddin'.
Orloff on for?
I know that.
Excuse me, not you, Eric. What is the name of Tony Stark's personal assistant and possible love interest in Iron Man?
Man of Iron.
Now it's called Iron Man.
You hear the groans from the
They
crowd?
made the right choice.
Sorry, no DC
Yeah.
question, guys.
This crowd, one of the more testy crowds.
Yeah. 5,
I almost put something that was way wrong.
4, 3, 2, 1. Connor.
Pepper Potts.
Correct for 1 point. Adam.
Pepper Potts.
Correct. Eric.
Pepper Potts.
Correct. Mike.
Pepper Potts.
All right, they all
Almost
get that
put
one.
Hogan.
5-3 now. 5-3.
Piece of cake.
Well, with the love interest, I could see it kind of saying that way.
All right, next question in the category of action comedy.
Oh, a new category.
Action comedy. In
We're
what
taking
funny
a break.
flick does Arnold Schwarzenegger have a pet ferret? In what funny flick does Arnold Schwarzenegger have a pet ferret?
Is that why you took the odd questions?
Pet ferret.
Did you see it ahead of
I
time?
did
and
not.
You're like,
I
I'm gonna
wish.
do the
No, you
Arnold.
did. You set me up for that.
Did you know Ken Napzok loves ferrets?
Is that true?
Yeah. He couldn't shut up about him on council a couple weeks ago.
5, 4,
Might have
3,
him.
2,
don't
1.
remember.
Gertler.
Jingle all the way.
Incorrect. Eric.
Same.
Incorrect. Kalinowski.
Last Action Hero.
Incorrect.
Kindergarten Cop.
Correct for 1 point.
Oh,
There you
where's
go.
Kindergarten?
CinemaBlend goes up now 6-3. 6-3. DC in a little bit of a hole here, a 3-point hole.
You're not kidding.
All right, here we go.
Your
Next question.
In the world of fantasy science fiction, what actress plays Barbara Maitland in the Tim Burton classic Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice is what they said.
Who writes a script and it's like, we got Schwarzenegger, he's in a comedy, we need a funny pet.
Reitman.
Who was like, you know what, a ferret is going to put this over
Did it
the
work?
edge?
3,
I've never seen the movie, to be honest with
2,
you.
1. Pens down, please. Eric.
Catherine O'Hara?
That's incorrect. Kalinowski.
I got nothing.
Connor.
Was it Gina Davis?
That's correct for 1 point. And Gertler.
Also Catherine O'Hara.
All right, so look at that. So Connor hit the last 2 here. It's 7-3 as we get into our next category of comedies. Comedies. Which film stars Woody Harrelson as a bowler that loses his hand in an accident?
You know I love Connor, but he did spell Gina Davis wrong.
I
Can't wait to hear the joke on this one.
Didn't think I had the time, okay?
Well, if JTE was here.
He didn't pronounce the name right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Mike Kalinowski.
Kingpin.
Correct. Connor.
Kingpin.
Correct. Gertler.
Kingpin.
Correct. And
Kingpin.
Kingpin all around the board. All right.
All right, 9-5.
9-5 here. So DC really needs they're down by 4 as we get into the final question in movie taglines.
Movie taglines, gentlemen. Your question is thus: what Tom Cruise movie had the tagline "When he pours, he rains"?
Man. All right, look at that slamming it down. Okay.
A lot of whiteboard slamming in
Yeah,
this.
start with okay, and 2-1. Okay, pens down. Got to put your pens down. All right, what'd you get here, Connor?
Cocktail.
That's correct. Gertler.
Cocktail.
Correct.
Magnolia.
Incorrect. And
Cocktail.
correct. All right. So pick up a point there. 10-7.
Magnolia has the flipped version of that.
I almost put
When it
Rain
rains,
Man
it
like an
pours.
idiot, like it'd be that obvious.
10-7. So, all right. So CinemaBlend has a 3-point
CinemaBlend,
lead.
they definitely impressed with that one.
Round number 2.
Figured out very quick that they are, in fact, pretty knowledgeable with their movie.
And then each team is going to get a series of 6 questions. Now we choose that
DC
category
better
based
do the
on
Floyd
your
Mayweather.
spin
Better
on the
step your
magic
game
number,
up.
which can bless or curse you. If you don't like the category you spin, you are awarded 1 mulligan per team, and you can spin again whatever category it lands on. You must answer those 6 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. However, if you're not
keep forgetting
sure
it's
what the
6
answer is,
questions in
you
a
can
team,
check to multiple choice.
which
At
is a
which
good
point the
thing,
value of the question
staying
goes
apart
down
from all the other
to 1
leads.
point. There's no penalty for missing an answer, but keep in mind there is stealing in round 2, and you are allowed to consult with your teammate for each and every question.
All right, CinemaBlend, you guys are up by 3 points. You can choose to either go first or second. What do you choose? All right, so DC Movie News, you guys are up.
All right.
Give it a good spin, Mike.
I think Gertler is more dressed as a spinner.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Get a yodel in the middle of it.
We should point out that comic book movies
Comic
is
book
on the
movie is
wheel.
on there. They want it. That was a big spin. That's a spin. That's a spin that keeps on
spin.
going.
Wow.
That is a
Right there.
Did
spin.
you get points for longest spin?
Should point out. Is it Charlie Sheen?
Uh-oh. And famous actors and
Actors
actresses.
and actresses.
Famous
You wanna spin
actors
again
and
or keep it?
actresses. How many are not famous? They need to have a category called
They chose a
unfamous
finish first.
actors and actresses.
What do they do?
We're gonna stick with it.
You're gonna stick with it. All right, here
Here we go.
Ooh.
We'll be administering the questions. Keep in
I don't know
mind,
about
these are
this.
actors and actresses of some repute in the business of cinema.
All right, here we go for your first question.
Thanks for the
Which actor has lost the most
the
times
official
after
reference.
being nominated for an Academy Award. Susan Lucci? I think that's daytime Emmy. 5, 4.
We're gonna go multiple choice.
All right.
Be safe.
Is it A, Albert Finney, B. John Voight. C.
Peter O'Toole.
D. Richard Burton. 5, 4, 3.
Go Richard Burton.
It's incorrect. For Steele.
The answer is C.
That's correct. Peter O'Toole for 1 point. CinemaBlend stealing that point.
DC can't afford any more steals in round 2, Christian.
No, they can't. All right, here you go, guys. Question 2. Which actor played identical twins in David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers?
A gas falls
Gas
over
from the
the
crowd. They haven't heard about Dead Ringers in quite a while. You ever seen Dead Ringers?
They obviously haven't either.
Jeremy Irons.
That's not.
Correct for 2 points.
Oh!
Big pull there.
Wow.
There we go. All right, question
That
number
was-
3. Which
I was not
actor
expecting that answer to come out.
came from Norma Jean Mortonson?
Marilyn Monroe.
2 more points there.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Wow.
All right. Which actress stars in the following films? Foul Play, Wildcats, and Death Becomes Her.
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
For 2 more points, DC starting to make a little bit of a move here.
Hey, Christian, they just snatched 2 points.
All right. Which actor has appeared in all following 3 franchises?
Did you say? I'm sorry. Did you say actor?
Which actor has appeared in all following 3 franchises? James Bond, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
Christopher Lee.
For 2 more points.
They are on a roll
right now. That first steal, 15-11.
Wow.
And your final.
Still gonna need this one though.
Your final question. Your final
They need to
question
be up by at least 6, I think.
Who played Amber Waves in director Paul Thomas Anderson's breakout hit Boogie Nights?
Miss Julianne Moore.
For 2 more points,
Wow.
and DC looked really tough there. Looked like they were going to have a rough round.
Came
but
back
they
hard.
stuck with
That
it.
was,
It is now a 6-point lead.
that was a much needed
Time to spin the wheel. Here's the spin.
step up.
Big spin.
First spin
by
on the
Eric.
wheel.
Here it comes, Christian. Charlie Sheen is
Uh-oh.
on the
Hunter's
wheel.
choice is coming.
Animated. Do you want to
Animated.
stick
Animated.
with animated, or do you want to spin again?
Nobody seems to like animated.
It's a
They, Schmoedown Rundown even brought that up on their most recent episode.
Spin again.
You should check them out if you haven't.
Pay off, or is it going to hurt him?
Real spin that time.
Look at DC Movie News, hoping for that opponent's choice, hoping for it. Action adventure. Action
movie.
adventure.
Better about that. That's good.
All right.
All right, will this play into their
We'll see.
hands?
We'll see.
We're about to find out. So, CinemaBlend.
Yep.
Your first question in the world of action adventure movies. In what Stallone action film does he utter the line, "You're the disease and I'm the cure"?
Cheez-Its. Wow. 5, 4, 3.
Demolition Man.
It's incorrect.
The correct answer is Cobra.
For 2 more points. DC scoring 2
Well, that's
points
what-
there.
well, that's pretty-
Wow.
Didn't want to look like a
DC
fool.
has completely spun this on the other side.
CinemaBlend needing
Man.
to remember they can check the multiple choice if need be. Your next question, who played Guinevere in 1995's First Night?
They seem confident that they knew the answer though.
Is it A. Vanessa Redgrave, B. Joan Allen, C.
According to
Phoebe
them,
Cates,
they forgot.
Julia Ormond?
BB Cates.
Incorrect. DC Movie News?
D. Julia Ormond.
1 more point.
Ooh, wow.
Unbelievable. DC is now positioning himself to potentially knock out CinemaBlend. This is
You
unbelievable.
know, I was working on my CinemaBlend getting the knockout jokes, and now it looks like it might be on the other
Let's see.
ledger.
We'll see.
Your next question in the world of action adventure CinemaBlend. What is Jason Statham's character's first name in The Transporter?
Frank.
Well, they knew
There
that
you go.
one.
2 points there. 2 points for CinemaBlend. 2 points, not 3. There you go.
Two much
Come on,
needed
man, just do
points.
it.
2 points for CinemaBlend. It is now 2013 as we get into question number 4.
Your next question, Connor, another guy. Nukem is the name of the fictional board game advertised in what 1987 action flick?
Multiple choice.
Is it A. RoboCop, B. Die Hard, C. The Running Man, or D. Cobra?
RoboCop.
5.
RoboCop.
1 more point.
Correct for 1 point. That was big.
1 more point.
All right.
All right, your next question. In Jurassic Park,
There we go.
when Alan Grant is talking about the Velociraptor, the The little boy at the beginning of the film compares the dinosaur to a 6-foot what?
Turkey.
Huge! 2 points. Two. That was really big. Really big there. What a match this has become.
I feel like Red Fox. I can't take it, Christian, but I have to give them one more question, and that query is...
Or be like Red Fox.
What
You
singer
got
made
to
her acting
wash
debut
your
in
ass.
2012's Battleship?
Rihanna.
Two more They're right back in it.
What a match here. 2018, DC had a big comeback, and CinemaBlend, who was on the ropes, fought back to now
The
make
2
it a
points steal from
2-point lead
DC
here by
made all the
DC.
difference, though.
First round, CinemaBlend up. Second round, DC. Now we're getting into round number 3. Mark, how does it work?
I feel like we fell in love in a hopeless place. Is that Rihanna?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nailed it. All right, in round 3, your rules are as such. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers ranging from 1 to 20. Those numbers correspond to a movie category up here. The first question is worth 2 points. The second question is worth 3 points. The last question, should we get that far, is worth 5 points. Because it is the team league, once you hear what the category is, the teams have to choose which competitor is going to answer that question. So you cannot collaborate with your teammate on the first or second question. You are allowed to lock your heads together and come up with your best answer for the 5-pointer.
Might actually do it.
All right, here we go. So let's get DC. You guys are in the lead. 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
3, 5, and 11.
3.
Oh, I got one right.
11.
All odds, he didn't even look at
Didn't even look. All right,
Didn't even look at it.
CinemaBlend.
Go 1, 7, 18.
1, 7, and 18. All right. All right, so CinemaBlend, you guys are up first here. You chose category 1. That is in the category of directors. Who would like to take the 2-pointer?
I'll take it.
Eric's going to take it. Who directed the Ocean's trilogy?
That would be Steven Soderbergh.
For 2 points and tying the game here.
He didn't even hesitate on that.
Now 2020. 2020. Now we jump back to DC, who
Impressive.
gets their
Most impressive.
Your 2-point question
You are not a Jedi yet.
is in the world of comedy.
I'll take it.
Adam Gertler is going to take it.
You should answer it. Couldn't. Because that was funny.
Mascot was Ace Ventura hired to find, and Ace Ventura.
Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins.
What team?
What NFL team's mascot? We can have the team or the mascot.
The Dolphins.
There you go.
Adam Gertler.
2 points, Gertler. We jump back now to CinemaBlend.
How in the hell do you lose a 500-pound fish?
And this is Connor for Family Films. Family Films. All right. Ed O'Neill and Rick Moranis are football coaches at odds.
Little Giants, come on.
The crowd sounds like they have to take a
Honey, I
dump.
Shrunk the
Christian.
Kids.
It's incorrect. Looking for Little Giants. Little Giants.
Oh.
All right.
And the crowd goes
Come down to
mild.
this. Now, CinemaBlend can confer on this question. It is their 5-pointer. It is category 18. You guys chose 90s movies. 90s movies. All right. Which actress played Mother Superior in Sister Act?
Maggie Smith.
That's correct for 5 points.
Did you see what happened there?
He's found it. He
Literally,
found it in his brain.
Eric, who I'm now referred to by name, leaned in
Finally.
as if to give the facade of consulting with Connor before Connor could even
DC's
get
gonna
a
have to hit
second.
at least
Eric
the 5 in order to
remembered that
win.
His favorite actress is Maggie Smith from his favorite movie Sister Act and launched that
All right.
answer.
So DC movies now.
God forbid if we end up in more
DC movies is
Jordan.
inappropriate. If
Ugh.
Mike Kalinowski hits his 3-pointer,
Doesn't matter.
it's tied.
Well, yeah, it matters.
It's tied, and it means that a potential sudden death, and they get a chance to win it with their 5-pointer. But Mike's got to hit the 3, or they're going to be forced to hit the 5. So let's go, Mark. What's the question?
Mike Kalinowski, representing DC Movie News. Your category for your 3-point question, which you will be answering solo without the help of your German buddy, is comic book movies.
Ah. Hun.
Comic book movies.
It's my Bespin moment.
Your question. Jim Carrey from Horton Hears a Who has starred in 2 superhero movies. Name the 2 movies.
Actually, it'll be 3, but I'll give you 2. It is Batman Forever as the Riddler and Kick-Ass 2, but he was also in The Mask, which is a comic book movie.
You're damn right. That's right. Look at that. Look at
Bonus one, which means we get a bonus point.
He just told Chris Gillespie to go fuck himself.
Oh, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He broke the system.
We're cutting that out.
Oh, okay.
No, we're cutting that.
No, we're not.
Nah, that's
All right. So
Wonder
here we
which
go.
answer they were not
It is
thinking
now.
about.
We are at this moment. Right now, it's definitely tied up. So we could go to sudden death, or
Unless you forgot
DC
Kick-Ass
losers
2.
could win the game should they hit their
I
5-pointer.
couldn't
which
forgot.
Mark
Kick-Ass 2
won.
is a superhero movie.
Your question.
I guess technically The Mask is one.
You guys picked number 11.
Yeah, because he is a
Four spots
superhero.
left here on my desk.
Yeah.
In the category of movie quotes.
What do you think about that?
And your question. Complete the phrase from the 1948 classic, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Your phrase is this. Badges, we don't need...
No stinking badges.
We don't need no stinking badges.
And your winner.
That is like easy. As I've said before, if JTH can get a 5-pointer right, that is too easy for Schmoedown. That was too easy. Like, wow. I'll say it again. That question was so easy, Christian would have got it as a 5-pointer. Hi-yo! Love you, Christian. Just saying.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans?
Again.
Emma Fife here with all of Team DC Movie News, both our competitors, Adam and Mike, as well as Johnny and Roxy. What a victory today, you guys!
It was a match.
Victory
That,
to
I was
victory.
it's a testament to this game.
La 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 la.
The second round, cleaned up. They had a great second round, and it came down to the 25 to 25.
I was gonna say, I was getting a little nervous for you guys in round one there. It got off to a little bit of
You
a
did.
shaky start.
I was
It's tough to say, but you know,
I was sweating bullets a little bit,
time in there.
but that's
my
because
first
it's
time when I was
90
it's the lights and you're there. It's
freaking
nerve-wracking.
5 degrees
We
outside.
found our groove, like any good team, just like DC.
The
the Rocky
goddamn
Stone
air conditioner
knocking
going
it
down.
out now.
I never doubted you guys for a single second.
Stupid
I don't think there was a
idiot.
single moment where I was questioning whether you guys would win. You
What
were
moron
absolutely
I am.
That's what happens when you stay the course and you're the good guys. Now, Johnny, do you agree with Roxy that you never had any doubts for your team?
I couldn't agree more. You know, all the Kaleidomaniacs out there, you now have someone to believe in. You now have a family, and that is the DC Movie News Squad. Trust us when we say the league has been united.
Now, Adam, this was your very first time competing in the Schmoedown. How are you feeling? Nervous at first. Okay, okay. But then after you pulled out that Jeremy Irons answer, I mean that was a big moment. That was a big moment for you. And Adam agrees with us all with the big thumbs up. I think that was definitely
Not
the
only
moment that
winning,
the
but
game
also
turned
getting a
around
pretty
and we saw
impressive
that we
30-point
really do
showing.
have our very own little Justice League here in the
I'm
Movie
trying to
Trivia
remember.
Schmoedown. So what's next for you?
What did
guys?
Rotten
Right?
Tomatoes
This is
get in their
finally the victory you've been wanting.
their match?
Well, I would love to see.
Did they get
the
more,
Marvel
or did
team
they
up
get
there,
the
but I think
same?
they're too afraid to challenge us. I'm just saying. I thought there was supposed to be a
Because,
Marvel point, but who knows? But I just want to.
30 points has got to be up there for a team record with the actual rules as they apply. I know, obviously, Force Bros Jedi Council, they scored more, but that was a different setup where they had 2 different rounds in the wheel round.
Okay, I will take that as a yes.
So based on that,
How are you feeling about
I don't
the
think
future
that really
of Team
qualifies
DC's
for a
movie news? I feel
highest
like
scoring
we have
game.
to start taking out some of the bad guys here, and there are a couple, actually one in particular, that I think really could use an attitude check. I happen to know somebody very well, and I don't like the way that he's acting on the show very much.
Someone's messed with my rocks. Wonder Woman.
It's not with me. It's with you guys at home, and I feel like we have to fight for you guys because I think you're getting taken advantage of, and it's not right.
Who is it that you're trying to take down?
I'm just gonna let it sit there because I'm the good guy and I am above that. So we'll see what Christian decides to do here next.
All right, I like it. Keeping it classy, Roxy Stryer. Well, congratulations again, DC Movie News. We expect great things from you here in the future team matches of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We will be right back with Team CinemaBlend. And we are back with Connor and Eric.
I'll be right back with me with the losers. It's just funny how they always transition that. We'll be right back as I just reappear on the other side of the screen.
This was your first time competing in the Schmoedown.
We definitely would have liked to win. That being said, I have watched many episodes of this show. I know how many people get like total knockout and don't even get to the last round. So yeah, I think we can be pretty happy with
my air conditioner is famous. Beeping during a video reaction.
Being under the lights and having that pressure, do you think that affected your game?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you blanked out. You forgot the rules. We'll get a better sense next time.
And I will be studying Stallone movies between now and then.
This filmography is mine. I mean, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, as I say, you guys did incredibly well. I kind of thought in round one you guys might take it. You would have
did too.
Lead there in round one.
Oh, I was excited. Kindergarten Cop. That was my moment.
Fortunately,
doing this for you, Mom.
I was right.
Did you
I am the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
He pulled up the slack at the end. I got cocky.
I can kind of sing.
Well,
kinda. You saw me in Battle of the Beast. I can sing a little. Sing a little bit.
That last 5-point question that got DC Movie News the win. So you guys are clearly not done here in the Schmoedown.
We'll definitely be back for sure.
As people who are very familiar with the movie trivia Schmoedown, do you have any particular teams
the
you'd
devil.
like to take on in the future?
I just got
I'm a good friend of Clark Wolf, so I'd love to see Wolves of Steel.
I just got a message from Chris
come
Clark.
out and, do their thing.
Wolves of Steel.
Hey, Chris.
That's a pretty tall
You're on
order.
YouTube
Top teams
again.
in the league. What about you?
I will take.
I'm a little busy right now. I'll get to you in a minute.
Well, we certainly look forward to seeing you guys take on any people who come forth at you in the future. Now back to you, Christian and Mark.
So look at that. You have DC Movie News.
They should play two Hal Rutnicks and a meatball sub.
And they're calling out other people too. Roxy took a
That match should be about even.
Yeah, going to a little Suicide
I kid,
Squad
of course.
there. That's a DC
I kid to all parties.
And CinemaBlend, obviously, you listen to them and they knew.
I do agree with that old saying. You should never joke to people you don't know.
All right, so guys, now it's up to you. Comment, like, do the whole deal here. This is how you get more teams like this. And by the way, who do you want to see these teams play next? Who should they play?
Well, I would tell you, but everybody just laughs at my opinions and suggestions.
Between the reigning champions, the Patriots, defending their titles against the former champions, Team Top 10. And then right after that, July 7th, Collider Collision, the big event. You've got 4 big matches happening. Make sure you check it out with a triple threat match leading it all between Roca, Riley, and Merle.
I know who I'm pulling for.
July 7th, it all goes down. It's also my
It
birthday.
might surprise y'all.
Check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page and the Schmoedown Rundown on iTunes. That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. You want to throw it to the Wild Man or say screw it?
I like the Wild Man. I want to hear what him and that goofy little Cody are going to do next.
Okay. Yay! I'm the man. That was a pretty damn good match. Definitely looked like it was going to go either way for a good time during that match. But DC Movie News put up one of the highest scoring rounds in all of team competition in Schmoedown. So that was pretty damn impressive on their part. Where they go from here, obviously, it's hard to say because there's now so many 1-0 teams. It's hard to say if they should play, a veteran team that is kind of high on the standings because obviously they scored so many points, or should they play one of those recently debuting 1-0 teams? It's really hard to say. But I guess technically I don't really have any opinion to give on that. So I'll just let everybody else decide that for me because obviously nobody gives two damns what I have about suggestions and all that crap. But with that said, that's going to do it for this week's JTH Movie Trivia Schmoedown. However, I will be back on Friday for the next singles match, and it's going to be a very interesting one. One that when I saw it, I was very intrigued as to the match that was about to take place. Speaking of Josh Bakuga, the Wild Man, coming off his recent victory against Tom Dagnio, he is going to go one-on-one with the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, who both of them have been on Schmoedown since I started doing JTH Reacts, so I've become pretty familiar with them and their movie knowledge. So who's who I think is going to win? Can't even make a prediction on that yet. You're going to give me a little while. Hope you understand. You don't understand because you don't care. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of JTH Reacts. You can always join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. They are accepting new members every single day. You can talk to fans like myself. You can talk to fellow competitors. And you can apparently, on occasion, talk to Christian Harloff himself. But with that being said, for JTH Reacts on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, I am JTH saying until next time, thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu.